Being a player comes with great responsibility. Let me explain. When it comes to this game and everything included with it, all the pros and cons, it falls squarely on your shoulders. So can you handle the weight of the game? If you're willing to accept the spoils, you must also be willing to accept the consequences, brethren. Let's go deeper. When I first stepped into this game and decided to become a player, I thought it was just all about women and having sex. What I soon came to realize is that this game was about me versus me more than anything else. What do I mean when I say me versus me? Well, I mean I had to destroy the old me and all the preconceived ideologies that were dumped on me by society and embrace the new me, who was rebuilt by logic, masculinity, and mental clarity. I go into all this in Associate's Game degree that I teach at Players University. You really should check it out. The link is in the description area below. But back to this good game. When I realized that my life was all on me, not the government, not my parents, not some imaginary boogeyman, I began to feel a certain freedom. I started to realize I could be whoever the hell I wanted to be. And so can you. Why? Because you have a responsibility to yourself to become the best version of you. You have a responsibility to this world to share the gifts and talents that you were born with. And sure, the game is full of beautiful women, great sex, and money, but there is a flip side. It's also full of jealousy and envy. Early on in my journey as a player, I worked at a factory as in-house security. There was about 20 or so guards there, split among 3 different shifts. I worked on second shift, which was full of cool people for the most part. First shift was filled with assholes, in my opinion. And third, well, that was the zombie shift. They were out of their minds most of the time, in a daze. Anyway, this new chick got hired on to work for us. She wound up on second shift, but the first week she had to train on first shift. She was decent, nice body, blonde with green eyes. When she eventually made it to my shift, her and I formed a friendship. Long story short, I ended up banging her. One night while we were laying in bed, she mentioned that the guys on first shift that trained her warned her to stay away from me, that I was a cot hound, and that I would try to get her in bed. I also found out that they told this to all the women who would get hired on. I couldn't believe the hate and envy these guys had for me. I thought we were at least cordial with each other. Luckily for me, all they did was pique the curiosity of these women who I worked with. And 9 times out of 10, I still ended up sleeping with them. Jealousy is a bitch, and so were those guys. So once again, I'm asking you, can you handle the responsibility of being a player, the good, the bad, and the ugly? That's only a question you can answer. And if the answer is yes, then you have a player partner in me, who is here to give you guidance and structure. So the first thing I need you to do is download the free ebook, 7 Ways to Attract Women, get on my list, and become part of the family. After that, I want you to click the other link and go to Players University and check out that curriculum I was talking about earlier. If you have any questions, just ask down at the bottom or hit me in the community sections, either way, and I'll get back with you. And until the next video, play on, player.